Welcome to the Creator Podcast, where we explore the limitless potential of the human spirit. This podcast is all about reminding individuals of their innate ability to create and manifest their dreams in all aspects of life, from personal growth and relationships to business and entrepreneurship. As human beings, we have been gifted with the power of creativity and imagination, and it is our mission to help you tap into that power and unleash your full potential. Join us as we embark on a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and inspiration. Let's unlock the creator within.
Welcome to the Creator Podcast. Thank you so much for joining today. I'm just humbly grateful for the opportunity to get in front of a mic and to say what's on my mind and things I'm going through and share that with you as we're all on a journey of becoming a better individual. So I want to jump right in today with a story. This individual, his name's Jack. And Jack has an issue. He's plagued with his mind. That's what he tells everyone. My mind plagues me. I have a problem. Jack says, I have this idea, and then it's clouded by fear and success, and it's clouded by what other people think. It's clouded by my family. It's clouded by my religious affiliations. It's clouded by all these things. And I can never seem to get ahead, but I can never seem to also move anywhere. I'm just paralyzed. I'm stuck. And Jack would play this story in his mind over and over and over and tell everyone, I'm just plagued in the mind, just plagued in the mind. And finally, Jack was walking down this path, and Jack stumbled across this wise owl. And the owl says, Jack, what troubles you? And Jack responds to the owl and says, my mind troubles me. I can't do it anymore. My mind is always plagued by the fear and by the emotions of everyone else and all the things that are happening, and I'm just plagued. My mind troubles me. And the owl sat and listened for a moment, and Jack continued to open up his mind and share all of the feelings, and Jack was surprised that this owl never really said anything back, just listened. Finally, the owl looked at Jack and said, Jack, have you ever considered that your mind is not in control of you, but you are in control of your mind? And this caught Jack by surprise. He'd never considered this before. And Jack asked the owl, he said, how do I do this? And the owl gave him further guidance on how to control his mind. You ever feel like Jack sometimes? Ever feel like your mind's just troubled by all the fear and all the feelings and emotions and crazy things happening right now in this world? Things outside of your control, and yet you're still worrying about them for whatever reason? I know I felt like Jack before. I'm sure you have too. And that's okay. But I'm going to challenge you to ask yourself, have you ever considered that you are actually in control of your mind and not your mind in control of you? More importantly, what would your life look like if you had absolute control of your mind? And we'll add your body. What if your mind and body just responded based off of what you wanted and things became easy for you? Now let's even take that further. What if your mind and body were so perfectly aligned that the other elements around you in this world, elements such as money, such as matter, such as energy, all of these things around you just obeyed you? I mean, now we'd be talking like becoming a god, right? That's what this show's all about. So that's what I'm going to ask you today. Is it possible for you to actually get to that point? Is it possible for you to settle down the troubles of your mind and all the things around you that cause you to drift, like Napoleon Hill may say, and cause you to wander in your mind and never really make progression? What if you could actually master all of those things for you and create a life where everything around you listens and obeys you because you're so harmoniously aligned with your mind and your body. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be just the greatest thing in this world? You see, I'm not going to tell you that it's possible for you because I don't know if it is. But what I will tell you is that if you try, you may find that it actually is possible and easy for you to do it. But it takes simple commitments to you, to doing the things you say you're going to do. It takes commitment to knowing what you want, to actually exploring who you are as a human being first, loving yourself first so that then you can go out and serve. But we get this all backwards. We go out and start serving because that's quote unquote what you're supposed to do, when realistically you don't even know what attributes and how you could serve in the best capable way that actually would serve someone. We're just told, hey, let's go show up and shovel snow sidewalks. When really, are you physically gifted to go do that? Or do you even like doing that? And if you're doing that with the wrong energy, then why the heck are you doing it anyways? What if there's another way to serve for you that makes you happy to serve, that makes you actually feel like you're in a better place? But you're not going to know that. You're not going to feel that until you finally understand who it is you truly are. Now let's go back to Jack here. Jack finally understood who he was, and Jack was a happier individual. His business prospered, his marriage increased, he became healthy physically, mentally, and was able to overcome certain diseases that doctors told Jack he would never be able to overcome. Now, whether this story is true or not, doesn't really matter, does it? Could it be true for you? It's a possibility. But whether or not you decide that this is a true story or that owls can talk, maybe the owl is a figurative person, doesn't really matter. What matters is you have to give it a shot, and you've got to understand yourself. You see, it's very easy right now in this world to get confused by all the things that are happening, all the fear. Yes, there are school shootings. Yes, there's an economic decline. We're in a recession. Yes, there's a war in Ukraine. There are all these things that are outside of your control that are happening. But why do you bog your mind down with these things and worry so much about it? Why do you worry about all the things that are outside of your control to a degree? Is the economy really that bad? Or is that the decision you've made and you continue to run with that narrative? Are you affected by the war in Ukraine? That's a decision that you're making and you're holding on to. Did something in your past make it so that you cannot change anymore in your life? Did you make that decision? Maybe there's trauma. I get it. Maybe there's depression. Sure. But are you holding on to that story? Are you holding on to those troubles in your mind like Jack? Or are you actually starting to master your mind and create the world that you truly want to live in? Easier said than done, some people say. But what if it was actually easier done than said? Is that a possibility for you? Just want to tell you, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I truly appreciate it. I hope this episode resonates with you. And I'll talk to you and be with you tomorrow.
Thank you for tuning in to the Creator Podcast. We hope that you found inspiration and insight into your own creative potential. Remember that you are capable of achieving greatness in all areas of your life, and that the power to create lies within you. We encourage you to take action on your dreams and to never give up on your journey towards success. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review and share with your friends and family. And as always, keep creating and never stop exploring the endless possibilities of what you can achieve. Until next time, this is the Creator Podcast signing off.